So what do you guys do to stay healthy and make sure that you don't drop dead in the middle of Spain somewhere?
Cocaine.
Yeah, a lot of cocaine and, the nearest strip club and...
No drugs in Singapore. That's my only rule.
No, absolutely. No, they'll whip you.
Welcome to Punching In, a series of roundtable discussions by musicians to share ideas about workflow and collaboration.
Well, I was just going to say, I don't drink anymore before a show.
What?
No.
Don't drink any less.
Yeah. I think that it's more like, well, LP in that camp, there's a lot of vegans on that tour, so everyone eats really healthy. And it's more like a healthy like a rock star these days.
Okay.
I hate saying that, but I don't really, I am, believe it or not, and you won't, but I drink the least amount on most any gig, besides when I was touring with Max, because Max is we've known each other since high school, and we get down. But I really, I just think touring is for business, and it's just really, it's not the time to be fucking around and getting fucked. And also especially with LP's touring schedule, we're flying internationally all the time, doing like 4, 5, 6 months straight, as I'm sure Katie has done with her big gig, and for all of us at some point. But it's like, I just can't, speaking for myself, I just can't drink so much and then wake up and be ready to go and play a show with, tracks and tons of tempo changes and shit happening. I just don't play as well.
Definitely. Wow.
Yeah, I would definitely say that you have to really, we all know this, but like you have to mind that and pace yourself. I mean, Neal knows, like he said, like we toured together in 2017 with the same act, Leon, and that crew is a crew that works hard but plays hard. I mean, we put on a kick-ass show every night, and we take it very seriously, but we like the hang as well. And I've learned very quickly that I try not to drink before a show anymore. And it's really important to really like be cognizant about your health and what alcohol does to you and how it makes you if you do it all the time on the road, it can be detrimental, that I've seen. So it's important to limit that. And but when you're in Spain or when you're in France, and like it's your first time in Stockholm, Sweden, it's like, of course you want to go out and do as the locals do. And it's part of the fun,
right?
Part of the tour life.
What are you guys doing as far as like an exercise routine? Are you guys working out every morning, or what's the deal with that?
I run. I try to run as much as possible. Yeah. Try to run if you can get outside or get in the, just get your heart rate up, because you're always sitting, or you're always standing up for a long time, or so I try to just move my body actually, because
I walk a lot.
I like to run in the mornings, and using a run as like a way of sightseeing in a new place too is great.
Yeah, right. Especially because you're gonna be gone the next night. It's like the only time you get to see the city is at 6 a.m. or whenever. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or like an hour before the gig. Not an hour, but 3 hours before the gig.
Right. Yeah. Max, you run around as well? You run a lot?
I walk. I like to walk. My thing is just to get up before, whether I have 6 or 7 hours before a sound check, or if I have a day off, or only an hour before I have to start working. I always take time for myself to be by myself and leave the rest of the crew and just walk as much as I can, and walk at a quick, fast pace, but see the city. And that's a great way to clear the mind and get, some exercise.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. When we were in Australia, I remember not having a chance to get some pictures of certain, you know how it is. You're kind of there, when you're going to be back. And so I would wake up, try to catch it at right as the sun is rising, and just kind of, you get to see it on your own, and there's nobody out. It's like a different vibe, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's cool because, I'm a photography buff and video buff too. So it just kind of gave me something to do, on my own. especially on a day off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
You kind of make your own schedule.
I hear sunrises are really pretty. It's been a while, but I hear they're gorgeous.
Yeah, and it's fun if you're in a crazy locale and be able to just capture that, you know, because when you're gonna be back, you know what I'm saying? You don't know.
You know,
I haven't seen a sunset in 20 years, or sunrise. Sorry, sunrise. I'm never up that early.
I am not a morning person, and I used to feel bad about it, and I think, you know, when you talk to friends and family that know nothing about the music industry, and they just joke with you like, "Oh, what time do you wake up?" And you know, it starts to get to you like, am I just a failure of society that I wake up at 11 or 12 because I work really late, or I don't know. And then I kind of let that go. I was like, you know what? If I need that much sleep on a tour or on the road, that's fine. I'm gonna take it.
Don't sleep.
Enjoy this nice hotel room.
That's right.
Yeah, so you hate the 5 a.m. lobby call then, don't you?
I am like asleep on the like luggage cart, like someone's just pushing me along. That's me.
Yeah, I'm very grumpy in the morning. 5 a.m. wake up call.
It's true.
Actually, I'll tell you what, I've been waking up the earliest I've ever been waking up in my life now.
Yeah.
Because we got a puppy. It was just the best thing that's ever happened, / the biggest pain in my ass that's ever happened to me in my life.
Oh.
His name is Bowie. I'll bring him in a second. Yeah. You could say hello. But I'm up at 7 now. I feel like I'm a contributing part of society.
Nice.
It's really nice.
I was going to say, Katie, it's really nice to watch the sunrise during quarantine with all the wildfires going on. That's even better.
Yeah, I could see that.
Wow.
It's really great in California.
Is that a thing? Is that actually a thing?
It was a thing like a month ago.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Napalm.
Oh
Yeah,
my.
just give it. Yeah, we still have a few months left of the year. Don't worry, we'll probably have another one.
To like add one more thing to your question about health,
Yeah,
I can definitely say that as a singer, and I've been definitely had my moments that I was not being professional. You're staying out late despite what all of your instincts are telling you to do can be very not a good idea when you have to sing the next night. So I think even more so than definitely for concentration, and I think it affects everyone. But just if you're in a loud bar all night screaming to talk to people, you're just really not going to sound good the next day. So, yeah.
So I think this kind of goes right into the hang. I just want to spend some time on the hang because I feel like that's a big part of touring. So I always look at that, like the people that I'm with or the people that I'm touring with, I mean, that's like 80% of the time that we're spending on the road, right? So like what's the deal? Like, are you guys hanging with the artist? Are you hanging with like Katie, the vocal team? Are we hanging with instrumentalists? Like, what's the deal on the road? Who do you guys usually spend the most time with?
With Didi, we hang with Didi.
Do you really?
Like, yeah, man. Like,
oh,
yeah. Oh, yeah. When we were in Haiti, I mean, when she's out and up, like,
yeah.
Of course, it's only when she wants to. But I think we've had the privilege of like spending more time hanging and spending time with her than actually doing the gig.
Yep.
Which I think is kind of rare, maybe in an instance where you have someone in their 70s. Yeah, usually if we're not hanging with Didi, we might go walk around by ourselves. But if we're like, usually a lot of the fun and the kind of the the crazy talking happens when she's there. That's when the hang is actually most fun on that gig. And then of course with you guys, we just do what we do,
Yes, we do.
Whatever that is. Yeah, I guess Nick will tell you that.
Oh, I won't tell anything, man. Those are secrets.
Yeah.
All I can say is that lobster ravioli in Haiti was.
Oh man,
that's good.
No problem.
Yeah. Anybody else want to talk? Neal, we're talking about the hang. I know you brought Bowie over here.
Sorry, he was whining. That's wanted everyone to meet Bowie.
Nice.
Look at that. Look at that kitty.
Hi, Bowie.
Yeah, he's a thing. He likes to chew on all the new cables I just got.
Great.
What are you talking about? The hang?
Talking about the hang, man. How important is
Let's hang? What do you want to talk about?
I mean, Mohegan Sun, man. That was the hang.
Mohegan Sun. Oh, thank you.
No, Morongo.
Oh, Morongo. Yeah, that's right.
Thank you.
Yeah, the Morongo.
Morongo.
That was the hang, man.
You know, if you can't hang, you could be a great musician and whatever, but if you can't really hang out and you're weird, then you probably won't work that much, you know?
That is true, man.
I mean, you know, if no one really, if you're just a dick on the road, then, you know, you probably won't work. I mean, it's just, can't we all just be honest and forthcoming these days, you know? Just don't be an asshole.
And learn
imagine if like the audition was for the gig was whether like the artist was comfortable with being with you in like the middle of Poland, and it didn't really matter how you played, but
dude, I'm pretty sure
cool.
Things have ended that way, Tabari.
Yeah.
I'm down for that audition.
Like, who do I want to be stuck with in the middle of Poland? Or like some random country where like
totally.
So
yeah.
22 and a half hours of your day is going to be spent doing that and not playing.
Right. Yeah.
I feel like Katie has to say about that.
Oh no, it's just, you know, I think we probably all had trips where the personnel is maybe not ideal or things don't go smoothly with personalities, and it's rough when that happens. It's so so it is important. We have like
if you're waking up early, you know, like we were just saying, like, you know, 4 a.m. lobby calls, and you're in the middle of a 2-month tour, and you're in somewhere in Europe. Of course, you know, you want to wake up and just feel comfortable around everyone that's around you. You don't want to have to, you know, if everyone wants to be in silence and no one says a word to each other, there shouldn't even be a single thought about it. And like, you know, you're basically living with these people for a long time. It's very important. I feel like if you're in the touring world, you have to have some kind of sense of like how to be social, or like read the room, read people, know what the vibe is like.
Speaking of
reading, you won't get called back.
How about having to room with somebody you don't like?
Oh, Jesus.
How about having to room with anybody at all?
Roommate?
Yeah. You don't want those gigs anyways.
I mean, that's also a really funny thing. Like, people, you know, are on these, like, you know, crazy gigs with huge names, and then they're sharing a room. So immediately that takes all the mystique and coolness for me out of that gig. I mean, I don't give a shit gig it is. I'm not sharing a room unless it's with Nick Petrillo. I'll share a room with Nick.
Wow, that's high
for one night.
For one night.
One night.
No, I mean, there's one night a month.
That's my same policy.
Take 1/30 of your time, Neal.
I'll say, you know, like artists will say, oh well, or not artists, management will say, oh well, you know, the budget's not quite there to you know, have everyone's own hotel rooms, which does happen sometimes. But if you want the camaraderie of the band and the crew to be great every day, then everyone needs their space. I think.
Yes.
And if everyone's on top of their toes all the time, and then you're going to go from sharing a room to being in a bus in, you know, Zurich for 12 hours to somewhere, then, you know, the vibe's probably not going to be great.
Yes.
You know.
Yep.
So that's all I got to say about that.
Dave, I know you have something to say about this. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, Neal said so much of it already. Solo rooms and once a month with Nick. That's it.
Wow.
No, I do think it's a big deal, and I understand it can't happen all the time. But you know, for those of us who are introverted by nature, or even if you're not, I mean, it's just vital when, like Max was saying, you're already with these people all the time. It could be your favorite people in the world, but it's like, man, you got to have to decompress and have some solitude. It's super important.
I think we've had this conversation, Dave, where I have just been emotionally drained after 10 days of just none of my, because I am a serious introvert. Like, I need the night to kind of decompress. And if I've been, even if it's been a week and I haven't had that chance to just be by myself, I'm like Neal at 5 a.m. I'm very grumpy.
I think that's too a good like point with just if you have an opportunity to go on tour, like be in a group, like you have to be really comfortable being self-sufficient and not bugging people all the time, or like,
right,
you know, being okay, being on your own, and especially when it seems like no one's really up for the hang at that moment, or people just need their space. So it's good.
Sounds like a dream come true for me. My God, I love hanging out by myself. It's awesome.
Like
first one in bed, first one up.
Wow. There's some serious good habits there, Neal.
I'm trying, and I'm eating. You know, I'm on a new diet now. I'm doing like, you know,
good,
no sugar.
Good.
Working out. I'm trying to follow. You know, Nick is really the healthiest guy in the group right now, posting all those orange what's it called?
Workout videos, yeah. Workout.
Hell yeah.
Stats.
You inspire me, dude. See, this is why I need to share a room with you once in a while, so you can get my fitness back on track.
Dude, seriously, I was talking to one of my coaches and I said, man, if I don't have a reason to wake up in the morning and like work out for 40 minutes, my day is just shot, dude. Like it's one of the things keeping me a routine right now in lockdown.
I think that's great.
Crazy, man.
Awesome.
Well, when you're ready to break that cycle, and you want to go to Langer's Deli with me and get a number 19 pastrami sandwich. Is anyone familiar with Langer? I always bring this up because I'm just such a fan. Does everyone know what Langer's is? Yeah.
I will go.
Langer's downtown, right?
It's in MacArthur Park area.
Okay.
On Alvarado and 7th. Because everyone, you know, Katz also has great pastrami, but I think Katz is more. Oh, sorry. Not Katz's, sorry. Cantor's.
Katz's has a great pastrami, though, man.
Katz's has great pastrami. However, and I was born in Queens, and I love Katz's.
Yeah.
But as soon as you take a bite of a Katz's sandwich, the whole thing falls apart. So if you're talking about just a sandwich, Langer's number 19 is the best, I think.
All right.
Very passionate
I like Brent's.
about pastrami.
I like Brent's in Northridge, man.
Okay. Well, everyone is entitled to their own opinion. That's for sure.
I think Brent's is the best deli in town, man.
Jesus.
It has good aspects.
Their pastries are phenomenal.
Linzer tart?
You know that, Neal.
Yeah. Big pastry fan.
Mm-hmm.
Can you guys hear me chewing, by the way?
Dude, I was gonna say. Let's save the Jewish delicatessen talk for episode 6.
It deserves its own episode. Obviously.
It really does. It is very important, though. It's you know.
Yeah, but Nick, you know our eating habits by now after doing that 4-night Morongo Casino gig, which was the first time I met you, basically, and that's how we know each other. And we don't have to go full detail about this story of that night, but talking about the importance of the hang, I mean, that's where we became friends, Nick. I feel like that cemented our vibe, you know?
Yeah, you were MDing that. Neal, I think you were the one that asked me to be on that show or something, right? Did you introduce me?
Maybe.
Man, that night,
so long ago.
That night cemented definitely both, all our relationships. It was great night. I love how Neal ordered drinks on that old lady's tab after she said she would buy you one. It was part of
I did that?
Dude, you remember that? It was the best part of the night for me.
I'm glad that you feel like that cemented our relationship because I can't remember that night for the life of me. I'm glad it stuck with one of us.
Yeah.